On 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And you know, right now, Atlanta, they're happy with this latest stretch of games. This is the time of year for optimism. Here we go. At this point, anything is possible.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's 𝙭in at the 3 slot. And for the Knicks, we've got Anunoby. Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. Doris, in this one, we've got two very good shooting teams that love to focus on that 3-ball.
Well, there are certain organizations that lean heavily into this age of analytics. Both of these teams like to value the shots you most want. That's at the rim and now the 3-point perimeter opportunity. So let it fly, guys.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
And the first one drops. And one thing among many, Doors, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent. And this kid, 𝙭is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Offensive rebound.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Pass to Brunson. Towns a screen on Young. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Capella. Shoots over Brunson. And it's Capella missing. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Towns, no luck.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
It's Young on the wing. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Young's got 6.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Anunoby outside to the inside. Towns kicks to Hart. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Now I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and Coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Brunson against Young. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
The Knicks with the lead. Now Hart, 11 points last game. Here's Anunoby. And it's 𝙭with the rebound. Johnson outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
That one misses for Johnson. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Here is Daniels after the made shot from Karl-Anthony Towns.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Pass to Hart. They get a hand on it. And here's Daniels. Scoreless thus far. Johnson against Bridges. Johnson sends the screen for Capella. Young with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Karl-Anthony Towns.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Back to Hart. Bridges for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Their last encounter was at Atlanta.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
And so it's New York with it, following the 3 by Atlanta. Here's Anunoby. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Anunoby's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Brunson against Young. A floater. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Hart. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Towns kicks to Hart. Buries it from 3-point range. Hart's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
To the right side. 𝙭𝙫, another 3 for Atlanta.
A true highlight of 𝗰𝘅𝑖's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Anunoby. Puts up a three. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Hawks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Johnson kicks to Young. Here's 𝗘𝗧. And no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Hart. Powered down with both hands.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
Pass to 𝗰𝘅𝑖. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Brunson finds Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Young. And here's Brunson outside. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Knicks, Achiuwa, he's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Johnson. And it's 𝗏𝗏𝗏 in for 𝗰𝘅𝑖.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Payne. Pass to McBride. Hard against Hunter. They grab their own miss. Payne with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Young in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Young's got 15 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Anunoby is screen on Young. From 13, Payne's shot is good.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
The Hawks leading. Now, here is Young. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And nearing the midway point, and Doris, we're always seeing some shifts in the landscape of competition.
That, to me, Kevin, is what makes things both interesting and exciting. There's an intrigue to, are some of the young players in the league pushing the established stars? How deeply into the careers of the great players are we? And are we looking at the end of what has been an extraordinary run of talent? It's always incredible to watch.
Payne passes to Anunoby. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Hart with the screen for Payne. Cranes the three-pointer. Payne's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. Now, Hart, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Pass to McBride. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Now, here is Young. Payne covering from the wing. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Young's got 20 points.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
A minute 20 left to play in the first. Pass to Hart. Anunoby outside. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 10.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
The Hawks trailing. Here's 𝗚𝗏𝗃. Still yet to score. And here's Young from the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating, and that unlocks so many other options for him.
Now, here's Hart. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Young's shot is off. Achiuwa, the pass to Anunoby. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Misses the chippy right there. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Knicks lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
Then the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
New York has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. On the court for Atlanta, 𝗵𝘆𝙗 on the wing. He's paired with 𝗲𝙩. Okongwu is out there with Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the point guard. And it's Towns missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Back to Hunter. Okongwu with a screen on Hart. Hunter no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
McBride passes to Hart. Hart controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hart's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
Well, what a run here offensively by Josh Hart. This guy just keeping the pressure on with his ability to put the ball in the basket.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
Johnson, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanović. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability. Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in, and that one's good. Hunter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Yes, that goes in. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's so good at finding high percentage shots. Karl Anthony Towns, even with a tough defender on him, comes through. That's pretty work.
𝗲𝙩 with it, defended by McBride. And it's 𝗲𝙩 missing.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising, it's such a tight game.
To the middle. Bridges inside. He's guarded by Johnson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 4. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. While we're in the quick break, let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. Zaccharie 𝗲𝙩, 4th.
He's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
Daniels dishes to Okongwu. Back to Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Four on the shot clock. Hunter with it. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Now McBride. To the paint. 7-foot shot. Bridges for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Bridges. Hunter, the pass to Okongwu. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Here's Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
First free throw is good.
Now, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size, that is Josh Hart.
No good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 6. Down low. Here's Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. Daniels, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Johnson against Brunson. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Out to the right wing. Hunter for 3. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Brunson the pass to Hart. McBride with the ball. Inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
For New York, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
New York leading by 5. Pass to McBride. It's Hart on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Hart against Johnson. Towns sets the pick for Hart. A kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 2. No good on the 3.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now Daniels. Pass to Hunter. Okongwu with the screen for Hunter. Back to Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on Hart. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. McBride passes to Hart. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made one, he's missed two. 𝗃𝘀, he's checked in for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Jalen Brunson. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Young's checked in. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Payne, he's checked in for Hart. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at New York. Fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top three. And, of course, there's the Hawks, 2.5 games back.
And right now for Atlanta, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
I do think they're capable of more than what they've given so far. If this coaching staff gets them right on track, and once they get a few more games under their belt, the wins will start to come.
Here's Bridges, following the basket by Trae Young. From downtown, here's 𝗃𝘀. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up two. 𝗃𝘀's got the lead up to 8 now for New York. Now, here is Young. Payne covering, and Bridges with the block.
That activity on the defensive end paying off for Bridges right there.
On the wing, Anunoby. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Anunoby against Hunter. Pass to Young. Takes the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Anunoby kicks to Payne. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Payne's got the lead back up to 10 now for New York. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Okongwu a screen. Young, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Payne with a screen for Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 10. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 𝗃𝘀's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to Payne. To the paint. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And Okongwu slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. McBride with the ball. He's covered by Daniels. Bridges. New York, no good that time either. Young looking it over. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And checking out the numbers for Young. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. First in assists. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Bridges outside. Anunoby against Hunter. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 3 assists now in this one. Now, here is Young. Payne covering to the inside. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Payne. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. The Hawks second.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Payne.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Hawks trail by 10. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. And Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. And here's Payne following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. New York missing again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now Payne following Bogdanovic's three-point attempt. Hunter against Bridges. Here's Anunoby, and the three ball is good. Anunoby's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period, now gets this one.
Hunter sets a screen for Young, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Young's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Pass to Anunoby. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 7.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Young, no good. What a performance from Josh Hart. He has been the story for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively, so what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. They're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Atlanta Hawks.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And with a moment here, time to give our compliments to the players of the week. The Eastern Conference winner, Cade Cunningham.
Oh, he does a lot for this team. Controls the pace, keeps everyone involved, and then he can score.
He has a great mix of point guard qualities. Makes this offense almost impossible to stop. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Now, Brunson. We've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Hits the three-point bomb.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat and offensive rebound and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Here's Young. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Pass to Daniels. Johnson against Hart. And here's Young from the arc. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Knicks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches a point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Daniels passes to Johnson. 𝙭 with it. Brunson covering. Johnson with a screen on Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Daniels. From deep three-point territory. Knicks with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Daniels dishes to Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. New York on D. Here's the teardrop.
Josh Hart takes such pride on the defensive end. How about that contest right there, making it almost impossible with his defense?
Anunoby, good.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 14-point game. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Capella kicks to Daniels. Screen by Capella to stop the run. And that one's good. Daniels has got 8 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Shot, high post, and there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Hart.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys.
And let's take a quick look at the numbers for Johnson. He's averaging about 19 points per, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And again, it's New York.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Brunson against Young. There's the three. Good, another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. 13 feet away. Rebound, Atlanta. Capela's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's 𝙗𝟐. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I like the movement from the rookie, Zachary 𝗵𝟐.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And joining us now by phone. Is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary 𝗵𝟐 out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Young. The Knicks making the shot. Off target from three-point range. Bridges outside. Towns up top. Back to Bridges. Lock at 6 over Young. And again, it's New York.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Pass to 𝗵𝟐. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Young.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
And so he hits both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Hart from outside the arc. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night. 𝗵𝟐 with it. Okongwu with the screen for 𝗵𝟐. Second chance shot. The kick out to Young. Back to Okongwu. It's good.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. 𝗏𝗏 comes in for Daniels.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
New York leading by 8. Brunson the pass to Hart. Here's Anunoby. Lays it up and banks it in. Anunoby's got 27 points.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. Young way outside. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And Towns throws it down.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Young against Brunson. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Tight defense on him. Here's Hunter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Hunter. For the Knicks, Achiuwa, he's checked in for Hart. Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Krejci's checked in. That one is no good. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Ray, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Here's Young after New York gets the 3. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Here's McBride. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Right wing. Here's Towns. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Hunter. 10 points for him. Shoots over Achiuwa. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Hawks trail by 14. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Young. Payne covering. Fires the 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Payne with it, now guarded by Bogdanovic. Payne passes to Bridges. Here's Towns, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, that's a strong finish, and Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force. On the offensive end of the floor.
The Hawks trail by 17. Here's 𝙬𝙳. No scoring in this one. Okongwu dishes to Young. And again for three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Here's Bridges. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got his 8th rebound here tonight. Towns with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
And he makes the first.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
All free throws good from Bridges. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Now, here's 𝙭. After the miss from Trae Young. Payne looking around. Back to 𝙭. The dunk by 𝙭.
Just tremendous concentration by Precious Achiuwa. You can't play defense any better. That's just great offense.
Here's Young in the corner. It's Hunter. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist in the game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Towns. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Young passes to Bogdanovic. Now, here's Hunter, covered by 𝙭. Young from outside. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges outside. Out left to the wing. Pass to McBride. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Towns has got 18 points.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Young from outside connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Payne kicks to Towns. Hunter grabs the miss. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Bogdanovic. Here's 𝙬𝙳. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Payne passes to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let 𝗍𝗂 get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Young. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And here's Payne. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. 6 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Knicks, leading by 17. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Atlanta, the front court is 𝗵𝘂 and Johnson. Bogdanović is out there with Daniels. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. Brunson kicks to Towns. Here he goes. Atlanta with the rebound. 𝗵𝘂 has got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Johnson. Now 𝗵𝘂. And they get it back. Back to Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Brunson with it. Brunson picks him up. Bogdanović passes to Daniels. Here's 𝗵𝘂. Brunson covering. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. Screen by Capella. Daniels passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and rolls so many times. Adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Over Bogdanović. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Anunoby's got 12 points here in the second half. Outside Bogdanović. Over McBride. Bogdanović, no luck. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Bogdanović against Hart. Over Daniels. Hart, no good. The Hawks trail by 13. Pass to 𝗵𝘂. And here's Daniels. Now, here's Bogdanović. And it's off from three-point range. Hart the pass to Towns. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots, he's looking more comfortable, and guess what? He's in a groove.
The Knicks making a switch here. Bridges checks in.
What's striking about Karl-Anthony Towns is resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
Pass to Capella. Shoots over Towns. And it's Capella missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Goes back up. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The Hawks working the ball around. Johnson, the pass to Daniels. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. New York leading by 16. Bridges, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Capella dishes to Bogdanović. 2 points. That one goes. Bogdanović has got 4 points in the quarter.
And with Bogdanović is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Knocks it loose. Here's Daniels. Brunson covering. Daniels with it. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Hart, that's good.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Here is Daniels. Brunson covering. Pass to 𝙭𝘅. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Connects from three-point range.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Brunson outside. Now Bridges. He's covered by Bogdanović. Towns a screen on Bogdanović. Bridges misses. The Hawks trail by 16. And it's Bogdanović in the corner. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Runs in the pass to Hart. Anunoby with the screen for Hart. Here's the 3. That one's not going to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Johnson sends the screen for 𝙭𝘅. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by 𝙭𝘅. Anunoby, good.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Johnson outside. Pass to Bogdanović from the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
Timeout.
Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Young's checked in for Atlanta. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thanks, David. New York, no good that time either.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Johnson. Some solid defense from Hart. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Brunson a screen on Capella. Hart wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Here is Daniels, defended by Bridges, and that one's good. Daniels.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Here's Towns. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks trail by 10. Young outside. Pass to Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from 𝗘𝗧.
And the defense 𝗘𝗧 provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu comes in for Johnson, and Hunter subbed in for 𝗲𝙫𝙫. Both free throws good from 𝗘𝗧. The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Bridges. Poked away. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And the Hawks making a change here. 𝗏𝘅𝗏 is checked in. Hard against Hunter. And it's hard penetrating, and nothing is falling for him right now. 𝗏𝘅𝗏 looking around. Pass to Hunter. Okongwu with the screen for Hunter. Inside. The shot by Okongwu, no good. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Oh, one of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one, just being aggressive.
That one falls for Brunson.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Young against Brunson. And Young, here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Yeah, when talking about the pressure Young puts on a defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Young.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
And so Young nails them both. The Knicks leading by 9. Brunson scanning the floor. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 17-7 run. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Saturday, they'll be tipping off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies.
And the matchup with the Timberwolves, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Towns, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Brunson against Young. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Achiuwa. Achiuwa's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And the dunk by Towns.
Karl-Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level score, and he's got it all working.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. On defense, the Knicks. Now, here is Young. Lets it go from deep. The Knicks pull it in. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Young against Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Young nails them both. Now Bridges. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
.158 left in the fourth quarter. Good on the triple. Brunson's got 14 points now in the second half.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from...
Good, another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
The first one falls. The Knicks making a switch here. Sims is checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson. The Hawks trail by 12. Young outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Young, such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Anunoby. Atlanta with the rebound. Hunter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Towns. Makes it off the glass. Towns has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
The Hawks again can't hit. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Bridges misses. Okongwu against Anunoby. And the shot goes in.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Brunson. Towns trying to get open. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Brunson.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Young passes to 𝗵𝘆. Outside, Bogdanovich. Lets it go with a three. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Older, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.